man, it feels so good to get out of that armor. Whew, and even better to get out of the combat zone for a while. First, I had to sack out for about 3 days.
Rifle squad, welcome aboard the Hannibal. You aren't expected at the briefing for a while. Feel free to look around the ship. Continue on through the hangar and report to decontamination.
So wait, am I supposed to go to the briefing, head to decontamination, or look around the ship first? I just wish my senior officers would make up their damn minds.
Crew Chief Hammond, report to Walker Bay 8D immediately.
Look at this, would you? The MBLBs weren't built for this kind of punishment.
Yeah, they were. They're mil-spec. Hey, wait, did you just...
What if the Strogg got that can do this kind of damage?
I don't know, but it's sure as hell not an engineer putting a welding torch in the wrong place. Can you even see through that visor?
Never seen damage like this. The battlefields must be hell.
No, we're only up to purgatory. Hey, you really ought to watch where you're putting that welding torch. You're cutting through all kinds of sensitive equipment there.
A welding crew is needed in armament.
No duh we need a welding crew in armory. Especially before that dipshit cuts through his shield emitter or welds himself to the floor.
How long we been at this now?
18 hours, Chief.
Shit! Activate the torso batteries.
She's alive! Alive!
Check.
Boot up primary servo controls.
Roar!
Cycle up navigation systems.
You know, I heard it takes 6 hours per suit to get these things up and running. And these guys managed to get a whole squad up in that time. Well, these guys are good at what they do.
Easy. Little left. Back, and stop. Okay, so what's the problem with this beast?
The back shield's cut out.
Run a diagnostic on the primary emitter.
Primary emitter is in the green.
So try the secondary emitters.
Secondary emitters check out.
How about the ion converters?
At 95%.
I don't understand. Okay, let's try it again.
Activate
Hope
the
to get it
torso
working.
batteries.
I wouldn't want to be caught without shields. I hate decontamination.
Boot up primary
Depending on what
servo
mixture
controls.
they're using, you either cough up a lung or you're stoned for half an hour.
Okay, Marine. Time to kill anything that's not you.
Oh no.
Flooding chamber with trichloride and cetirizine.
Oh my god, this is worse than a tear
Saturation.
gas train! Can't breathe!
Purging chamber.
Oh my god!
Decontamination cycle complete.
Oh, that sucks.
You're clean. Come on through.
Yeah, thanks for dry cleaning my lungs, asshole. Oh, shit.
How's it been?
Couple of sightings. Other than that, it's been quiet as a graveyard.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Quiet as a graveyard? What's he been smoking? Maybe he just got the better mixture on decontamination. Hey, Sergeant, I'm supposed to look around the ship. Mind if I come through?
I'm sorry, sir, but you don't have clearance to enter the gun pods.
Oh, well then, huh? Wait a minute, Sergeant, you outrank me. Why are you calling me sir? Has everyone on this ship gotten the fun mixture of antibiotics, or did I just get promoted and not know it? And you're staring at a dark corner. Oh, hey. God, I can't believe you just said that. Listen, people have been acting really weird on this ship. Has they been using a different antibiotic mixture a few minutes ago, or have people been huffing propellant? Hey? Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? Okay, never mind. God, what if it's PTSD? It is getting rough out
The
there.
mechanics are prepping 4 heavy trucks.
Lieutenant
So
Moss,
what does that mean?
Not sure. But with that many trucks, HQ's planning something.
Maybe HQ is planning to move 4 very heavy things. Brilliant! You know, Sarge, something's been bugging me. Of all the planets that the Strogg could have found, why Earth?
I heard the Strogg attacked Earth because it's a strategic location. From our planet, they'd be able to get at dozens of other civilizations.
So humanity was just a target of opportunity? You know, that also assumes that there are dozens of civilizations out there. Maybe they know something we don't.
I've also heard that the Strogg are super soldiers left over from some major war in another part of the galaxy.
So wait a minute, you're telling me that all of Earth is being threatened by military surplus? The fact that it's putting up such a fight is a little disturbing.
Someone else told me the Strogg are the next step in human evolution. When you think about how much we rely on technology, maybe that's not too far from being right.
Yeah, you know who else thought that? Steve fucking Ballmer, that's who. Remember your history class? Back in 2012, he used the Microsoft Corporation to try to rule the world with a fucking robo-zombie apocalypse. In the end, it took Steve Jobs, Linus Torvalds, and Bill Gates to develop the weapon that finally brought him down. Isn't that right, Brand?
Memorial services
Never mind, you weren't listening anyway.
will be held at 0800 hours.
I think the elevator works much better if you call it. Wait, what the fuck? Access restricted? The hell? It's an elevator! What's next? Am I going to be locked out of the bathrooms?
Damn it, that hurt! I told you these systems are finicky.
These systems are ancient.
Tell me about it. My grandfather served on this ship right out of boot camp.
Think they'd retired, old girl. Well, old or not, we gotta fix her.
Now the question is it the tried and true military technology kind of old, or is it the oh my god, the ship is falling apart kind of old? I hope it's the former. It's good to see that a tech can RTFM. Hey Sarge, I met your counterpart at one of the other gunpowder ladders. He called me Sir. Did I get promoted and miss a memo? Okay, never mind. Oh hey, it's the SMC manual on how to kick ass. And coffee! Yoink! Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
So the Macron's dead, eh?
Bison Squad.
Marine who
report
iced
to
that
Walker
squid
Deck
deserves a
2
chest full of medals and a year's R&R.
Will be in the mid to upper
Yeah, don't we all?
Hey, you're Matthew Kane, aren't you?
No way!
I saw you when they brought you back from Space Station Armstrong. You look like you'd been mauled by a dozen pit bulls.
I thought Matthew Kane was just a story they made up to scare recruits.
No, he's real. And he's standing right in front of us.
Okay, guys, help me out. I'm lost. What did I do on the Armstrong station that made me into some kind of modern-day Chuck Norris clone? For the life of me, I will never figure that out.
Just heard we're moving up to the front. Our whole platoon is being mobilized.
There must be some major offensive in the works. They're getting all kinds of mechanized infantry prepped in the Walker base.
I got a real bad feeling about this one.
Oh, you get a real bad feeling all the time.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot, guys. That's a classic Marine Corps jinx.
You want me to do what?
Reroute the energy stabilizers. Wait 2 seconds and then purge them. The hit will cause the system to depolarize.
But I could burn out every circuit on this deck.
Kid, I know what this ship can and can't do.
All right.
Statistically speaking, at least one of these engineers should be Scottish.
Power restored in 3, 2, 1.
It worked!
Of course it worked. Now recalibrate that console, then get back here.
So all those big words were just techno-speak for turn the computer off and then on again? No wonder I have trouble with IT. Sector D4 Medical Bay. Oh, somebody's home. Maybe they know something about the stoners by the decon lock.
Apparently he was
Oh,
captured
shit,
and
they captured
forced
a
to
space
endure
monkey?
biomechanical implants.
Is that thing dead? And if it's dead, why did it not dissolve?
The procedure for attaching the implants is evidently quite traumatic. The subject must be kept alive by a combination of steroids and health packs.
Okay, I'll just leave you with Bobo then. And pray he doesn't wake up.
Yes. It won't work, Jacobson. Interesting. The exoskeleton is hardened tribinium.
Nonsense. These saws cut through Marine body armor. Should have no trouble with this Strogg metal.
I just have to press a little harder.
Hey, genius, it works better if you put the sharp side of the saw to whatever you're trying to cut. Can they even hear me in there? So much for asking anybody about what's going on with the decon lock chemicals.
It's just as I predicted.
Indeed. The nanites infesting the muscle are repairing the tissue even after it's separated from the body.
So, wait, Strogg tissue is embedded with nanites? Wow, they're not dissolving, they're being very rapidly taken apart. Scary.
Look at this.
Huh?
And this.
Why would they do that?
Because they're sadistic cybernetic bastards. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a less disturbing place to finish my coffee.
Strogg interference.
But a Strogg unit is headed directly for Cougar Squad.
Sorry, there's nothing we can do, Corporal.
Then they're all dead men. Richard's out.
Wait a minute, did you just blow them off because you were checking your email? No, get off the email client and send them some help, bastard.
Memorial services for Colonel Westmore will be held at 0800 hours.
Oh man, William Westmore. He bought it in the trenches because people didn't understand what fire at will actually meant. What a way to go. That's good coffee.
Say again, Hyena Squad.
My team is pinned down by heavy fire. I'm requesting an artillery strike on a Strogg bunker.
I will relay your request to Tactical. One moment.
Did you just put them on hold? Man, some techie habits never die. Now this is sweet. A holo table. I bet you could play a mean game of StarCraft 12 on this sucker. Wonder if I can still play Protoss like I used to. Never mind. Yes, the drop pod launchers. Talk about the worst design for inserting shock troops. They lock you in a coffin with an engine, shove you upside down in the launch tube like some kind of mil-spec suppository, launch you straight up with enough G's to make your spleen come out your nose, and then, assuming you don't get killed en route, you have to hope your landing angle is shallow enough so that your inevitable crash doesn't kill you on impact. People die in those things just in training.
Not here. Not here either.
What's the matter, Karn? Lose the keys to the Hannibal? Better hope you find them soon or the general's gonna be pissed. Well, good luck finding them. Oh look, more of that wonderfully explosive propellant. Why'd they keep it stashed around the ship like this? We're nowhere near the engines.
I'm not seeing it.
The glitch is in that sector.
And it probably has something to do with these oddly placed tanks of propellant.
So, are they certain it's dead?
I was assured by Lieutenant Pierce it's completely dead.
You remember this morning? They told us that one was dead too.
That
All right.
I'll never forget.
Well, did anyone think to poke it with a stick? Stick a fork in it? Maybe hit it over the head with a crowbar?
Private Mark
What the hell they're talking about anyway? Oh, here it is.
All higher brain functions have atrophied, which indicates the subject was incapable of independent thought.
A Jonas Brothers fan?
Transceiver located at the base of the skull shows almost all action was dictated by an external source. I believe for a short time after Stroggification, the subject was aware of his actions but was unable to control them. Chilling scenario, to say the least.
Chilling scenario? How about pants-crapping scary? I mean, I could stand being turned into a killing machine. That's what basic training does. But trapped inside your own body? And having your higher brain functions atrophy. What do they do? Beam reality TV shows in your brain? Ugh. If that's the case, then the Strogg really are monsters.